What type of food is served while on African safaris? When most people think about African safaris, the first things that come to their mind are lions on the hunt, elephants by the river, rhinos, leopards, and sunsets that set the entire horizon on fire. How many animals will I be able to see? Is it safe to take photos of or with the locals? However, there is more to wild animals and tribal dances. Once you've booked your safari holiday, some other very important questions often sneak in. What on earth will I eat out there in the middle of the African wilderness? Is my food going to be basic camping type food? Or do safaris deliver a dining experience as memorable as the game drives themselves? This video talks about your food while on safari in Africa. We shall talk about what's on the menu, how it's prepared, and why dining in the wild might surprise you more than the wildlife itself. First, let's clear the biggest myth. Going on safari does not mean eating out of tins and camp stoves. That used to be the safari food during Ernest Hemingway's time. Safari lodges and camps of today, whether budget-friendly or luxury, take immense pride in food. Most safari lodges and safari camps have talented, trained, expert chefs who blend international flavors with local inspiration. While on safari, you will enjoy fresh-baked bread in the morning, steaming soups at lunch, and gourmet three-course dinners by lantern light. Even in the remotest bush, dining is a highlight of the safari experience. Safari food supplies are delivered daily or weekly depending on location, and refrigeration is maintained even in the heart of the savannah. It's not just food, it's hospitality taken very seriously. On most days during your safaris, your first meal starts just before sunrise. While in your room, you will receive a wake-up call from the receptionist. Hopefully, you will wake up in time, wash up, dress up, and go to the restaurant. There, you will find tea, coffee, and biscuits. After that, it's off for your first game drive in the safari park. Halfway through the morning game drive, your guide might surprise you with a bush breakfast. Set up under an acacia tree with eggs cooked on the spot, fresh fruit, cereals, juices, and sometimes even pancakes. You then drive back to the safari camp. Back at camp, a bigger breakfast awaits. In most cases, this is a full English fresh tropical fruit, pastries, and yogurt. It's fuel for another big day of wild safari adventure. After a morning with lions and the antelopes, you don't always want a heavy meal. Lunch is often a lighter affair. Fresh salads, grilled fish or chicken, pasta, and seasonal vegetables. In some safari lodges, lunch is served buffet style, giving you freedom to choose. Some safari camps and lodges may prepare a la carte dishes, where your meal is prepared based on what you order from the menu. And yes, vegetarians and vegans, you'll find plenty of options here too. Chefs are trained to cater for all dietary needs, as long as you inform your safari operator in advance. Dinner on the African safari is something special. Picture yourself dining under a blanket of stars, a campfire glowing nearby, lanterns lighting your table, and the sounds of crickets in the background. And what is on your safari dinner menu like? The safari dinner menu is almost always 3 courses, starting with soup or salad, followed by hearty mains like grilled meats, vegetarian curries, or fresh fish, and finishing with decadent desserts. Some safari camps even host bush dinners, where the dining room is replaced by the wilderness. You'll sit at a long table served by staff, while hyenas call in the distance and elephants sometimes wander close. No safari is complete without the tradition of the sundowner. As the sun begins to set, your guide pulls over in the perfect spot. Out comes a folding table with drinks, gin and tonic, wine or soda, and platters of snacks, samosas, nuts, kebabs, or crisps. It's a daily ritual that marks the end of an adventure-filled day and the beginning of evening magic. Today's safari camps and lodges are globally connected. They understand guests come with dietary needs: vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, halal, kosher. Most safari lodges and camps will ask for special dietary details in advance at the time of your reservations. The expert chefs take pride in adapting menus to meet the guests' needs. Whether it's dairy-free milk for your morning coffee or fully plant-based dinner, your requests are taken seriously. This is part of why safari dining feels personal. It's not just mass catering, it's customized hospitality. And here's a tip to avoid surprises with regards to meals and drinks. Not all drinks are included in your lodging package. Water, tea, and coffee are usually part of the package if you book the standard lodges. In some deluxe and luxury lodges, local wines, beers, and soft drinks are often part of the deal. However, premium spirits or imported wines may come at extra cost. Always check your package details because that sunset gin and tonic might or might not be complimentary. Behind every African safari meal is a team you rarely see. The chefs, waiters, drivers, porters, and other support staff who work tirelessly to make your dining possible. They rise before dawn to prepare breakfasts and are the last to sleep after dinner. As part of feedback, many safari travelers often say that the warmth of the staff is what makes meals unforgettable, more than the food itself. And sometimes, if you pick unique and special camps, guests are even invited into the kitchen for a cooking class, learning how to make chapati, ugali, or samosas. And while much of the African safari cuisine is international, don't miss the local flavors. For example, in Kenya and Tanzania, you might try nyama choma, that is grilled goat, sukuma wiki, collard greens, or pilau, which is rice spiced with cardamom and cinnamon. In South Africa, lodges often serve boboti, braai, barbecue, or malva pudding. These dishes connect you not just to the land, but to the culture of the people who live alongside it. Going back to the main topic of this video, what type of food is served on safari? The short answer is well-prepared, thoughtful, and delicious meals that surprise you, comfort you, and sometimes even move you. That is the kind of food you should expect on safari. From sunrise breakfasts in the bush to lantern-lit dinners under starry skies, dining is not just about eating. I say it's part of the African safari magic itself. It's about slowing down, savoring flavors, and realizing that even in the middle of the African wilderness, hospitality can reach world-class levels. So when you book your safari, don't just look forward to the big five. Look forward to big meals, big flavors, and big smiles from the people who make every dish possible. Did this video answer your question about safari food? If yes, hit the like button, subscribe for more insider African safari tips. Share this video with your travel buddy who's worried about meals while on safari. And if you are looking to book a safari to Africa, reach out to our website. More details can be found on the description part of this video. Until next time, this is African Travel Hub, helping you travel deeper, safer, and smarter.